Hello, lovelies. It's T here from Go to Third Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message is find you blessed and full of abundance as always, my sweets, okay? So let's go ahead and dive in. I have the What a Spirit want to talk about little deck I made here. And we already have, let's talk about the journey. Let's talk about lovers. Let's talk about you and me. Goodness gracious. I'm hearing that somebody out there is like feeling your energy very strongly, like very, very strongly. And I'm hearing that they like it and then they don't at the same time because it makes them feel like very complicated. Like it makes them feel very complicated emotions. We have let's talk about the moon on the back of the deck with that. Yeah. And it's giving this person with messages of concern. It's giving this person, again, like, I think your soul, whether you're consciously or subconsciously doing that, you're sending out messages to this person, energy to this person. And they're just kind of sending a message like, okay, message sent. Like, message received. Oh my gosh. Chill. Look at this person. I usually always, that's crazy. I usually always see this as somebody writing a letter and sealing it up. However, in this one, I see the letter opener right there and the seal, like I've never really paid attention to that, but the seal is broken, right? So this person is opening a letter and receiving a message. Well, I mean, I get that, but like when I look at the picture anyway, this person has received the message. They want you to know that. And with this number 7 right here, I feel like this person is feeling like the energy, the exchange that you guys are having, and the messages that they're getting. One, they feel like you've been sending messages to them, or like your soul has been sending out signals or messages to them, but they were, for lack of a better term, like they were not evolved enough or not like healed enough to receive like a clear message or clearly receive or clearly comprehend the emotions that you were unlocking inside of them, or that this connection is unlocking inside of them, right? Let's talk about the journey. This person is like, let's talk about the journey to me and you being in union and being together. It's kind of what this person is like on now type shit. The end. Let's talk about the end. Let's talk about the end of all of this past bullshit cycles that me and you have been through. And let's talk about the future. Okay? Like, this person is sending a message they're ending some kind of karmic friendships that they're going through right now. Or any kind of karmic energy that was lingering around between the two of you. And they're also talking about how, so if you were sending out a signal to somebody, or that even if you had a conversation with somebody and you were just like, I really want to be friends mostly, like I want to have like a firm friendship first, like this person is like, yes, absolutely. I'm on that same type shit. Like I'm on that same like frequency. Like, yes, yes, I want to be friends with somebody before I'm lovers with them. Like, yes, I'm healing wounds from my past too. And I really, like, more so than anything, I think you and this person's frequency are finally aligning, because I feel like both of you are just like, spirit, like sending me my one, sending me my soulmate, sending me my husband, my wife. That's awesome. But if you could just send me like my friend, if you could send me that bestie, if you could send me that person that's like, here with me, and has like this firm foundation with me, like I would actually prefer that over a lover right now, or prefer that, like having that person who, there's something very healing about that your soul is wanting right now, to have a person that shows up for you and loves you and cherishes you and cares for you, but isn't expecting some kind of physical reward for their attendance, basically, right? Like, if I'm here, it's because you're laying down for me. If I'm here, it's because I'm getting something for you. Like, if you're a more masculine energy, it could feel more like I'm only here because you're paying the bills, or I'm only here because you have a good job, or I'm only here because more materialistic things. And if you're more on the feminine side, I'm feeling that you're healing from people being like, you know, like, if you're not, you know, if it's not about the slip and slide, then I don't want to talk about it, you know, or if it, you know, and for minutes, and for anybody. But I feel like whatever it is more like surface level stuff, right? It's more like surface level. Like, if you're not just about the cha-ching, if you're not talking about money, if you're not talking about, you know, doing the dirty, I don't have anything else to talk to you about. Like, what is there, you know? And I feel like for both you and this person, how much just said that you're about to come into contact with. Okay, so let that be. I don't know why that threw me off like that. Yeah, I think it's going to be suddenly crown chakra, and let's talk about soulmates, bruv. Let's talk about a glow up, okay? Let's talk about breaking the boundary, like breaking the bonds of that wounding was causing here. Like, let's talk about how you really connect to true love, right? Wow. Yeah, because there's something here about you, like the both of you having a glow up because you're like more so in each other's energy. You're more accepting of each other's energy. And definitely crown chakra hearing with that, like, I'm receiving clear, like, hey, I'm actually getting clear messages now. Or like, I'm receiving, like, I have healed enough emotionally to where, like, my emotional wounds aren't speaking louder than the truth, or speaking louder than what's really going on here. And definitely there is some kind of message here, is if there was like a third party energy that was like a toxic friend energy here, like, that's being like washed away, or that's being tended to. That's the you know, the boundaries are being put up, and the privileged lady. That has something to do with that with the toxic friends. This person could have been friends with their ex, and they felt like, oh no, like, I don't need to just like cut off this connection with this person. Like, I don't know, maybe they I don't know, maybe they shared a really long life together. This person could have been living with their ex, like living out a rental situation, you know, with an ex. Like, they could have already broken up with them and then been like, oh, well, you know, but I don't have the money to break my rental contract or my rental agreement right now. Like, and I don't have anybody else that, you know, it's like, I can't do that right now. But there is something here about being like, nah, that's over. Change in reverse. Oh, wow. This person did not, like, I was talking about this, them moving, right? Like, and look, there's them like moving, like, and with it being in reverse. So I really feel like whoever this privileged lady was, this person could be an earth sign, because the privileged lady does remind me of the Queen of Pentacles as well. This definitely could have been somebody who was in charge of the finances, or this person could have been making more money than this other person. This other person could have been very deeply tied into their finances. Coffin, yeah. I was going to say, but that, I just keep on hearing, like, it's come to an end. Like, so something that this person now acknowledges felt like was standing in between the two of you, or standing in the way of them going forward. You know, even if this is somebody that you haven't met in the 3D yet, if you've just had kind of like higher level learning. Okay. If you're into like astral traveling and things like that in your sleep, you and this person could go like to the halls of Amenti together or something like that. You could do some kind of astral traveling in the higher dimensions together. Okay. And I touched the future here when I said that. So whatever this person felt like was standing in their way, they're saying is coming to an end, or like they're wrapping up a cycle now. Adjudication, exactly. So they're wrapping up some kind of cycle. So there could have been some kind of, you know, either this could be like a 3D real world contract, like I was talking about, like them having a chance to like move out or leave. That is definitely coming to an end. Or if it's more of like a spiritual contract that they had with this person. Sorry. Or more like a spiritual contract that they have with this person. It's finally coming to an end, but why is the change in reverse though? Maybe it's like I've finally realized that this person with this privileged lady, like this person, because I'm hearing high honor, a person they saw in high honor, like they have realized that whoever this person is, like they're never going to change. Like they're never going to change. So I'm going to have to put an end to this and like break this. Like this is never going to change, or that's never going to, they're never going to let this go. There's something about that where this person is just like, bro, like you have no idea. Yeah, poverty mindset, exactly. They could have had a poverty mindset of like they couldn't let this go because they couldn't be with somebody else or they didn't have something else. Yeah, but they keep on saying that's in the past. That's in the past. I don't know. This person could be dealing with this right now, and with this the future. This could be somebody that you're meant to meet in the future, whether, you know, however long in the future that is. But this person is just kind of just like having these realizations like, yeah, I'm hearing somebody say, you helped me to see the truth. Like, you helped me see the truth. Official person. Yeah, I feel like on a soul level, this person is just like, I'm ready. Like, I am ready to meet my person, but like, I don't know if this person feels completely emotionally ready. I feel like this person kind of looks at themselves and they're just like, I don't know if you're emotionally ready to have the one in your life in like a romantic sense yet. And it doesn't feel like in a way where this person is like talking down to themselves. It feels like this person is being realistic with themselves about their healing journey. And it feels like they're just kind of like being very like looking at themselves really deeply and being like, yeah, you're healing and this and that. And it's less like you don't deserve a person right now. And it's less like I would rather not be with somebody right now so that I could give all of my energy to myself. So I could concentrate fully on healing myself, on becoming emotionally ready, so that when that person walks into my life, I don't push them away, or I don't get in like a weird codependent relationship like they were with whoever this privileged lady was. Journey. Come on now. Journey. I feel like this person is also addressing a lot of anger that they had about this situation. Because they're much more on the sense now where they're like, I see this as part of the journey. I see this as part of me having a glow up. As much as it might have hurt or as much as it might have been hard to deal with this. I'm smelling baby powder right now, like really strongly out of nowhere. I don't know, maybe they might have had a child with this person, which is why it might have been difficult for them to leave. Gift. Official person. Again, they're just kind of like, I've gone on a long journey to become the person that I am now. It's like they're proud of the person that they are, but they see themselves like growing and turning into a person that they're even more proud of. I see myself like progressing forward, like in a very positive way. Concern. They're very much so, their energy is very focused on their journey right now, on their spiritual journey, on evolution. They could also simultaneously be very much so concentrated on some kind of career journey that they're on right now. Lovers. It's kind of crazy to me that like the lovers journey has come out to confirm this too. Thief and house. There is some kind of message there about with the thief in the house too. That's more like in the past. This person could have stole some kind of house from them, or they could feel like they were trying to. They could have been trying to steal some kind of inheritance or steal some kind of house or steal, or it's just like, I don't know. I definitely feel like this person could still have like, it feels like this person keeps trying to turn around and like walk forward, and like things from their past keep like, turning, like reaching out and turning them around. It's like, okay, like fine, we're over, we're done. And then they have to take this person to court, and then it's like, okay, finally court's over. And then this person is still like reaching, or it's like, it's like, okay, we're just going to split up. We're just going to try to do this. And then this person just keeps asking and keeps asking and keeps taking and keeps doing like crazy stuff, or keeps doing just like really inappropriate, like out of pocket stuff, saying, and it's like, okay, fine, then we're going to have to, if we can't do this amicably, like we're going to have to take this shit to court. Like if that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do. Like whatever we have to do. Like if I need to make this like for real court official, and like, I'm hearing drag your name through the mud. So I don't know if that was this person or if they did that. They felt like, I felt like whoever this person was, whoever this privileged lady was, felt like they were going to be the one that drug this person through the mud. But in the end, with the facts that came out in the trial or in the case or whatever, this other person ended up being much more harshly judged for their actions. It's like, yeah, it's like, okay, it's because I hear like somebody going, okay, he did that, but like, or okay, this person did that, but you did this and this and this and this and this, and it's like those two are not the same. Like, so this person just wanted to leave you, and you broke every window in their house, and you broke into their house and stole half of their stuff, and ripped up half of their clothes, and tried to burn their house down. Like that's not. These two things are not the same. Like, what is going on here? I'm hearing Delulu. Yeah, so this, what the fuck? And that's just like a gift. This person feels like they've been given some kind of gift here. They're like, I have had a rough time with the lovers that I've had in the past, or I have had a rough time with love. Love has not been so good to me in my life. But this person feels like they've finally received like a deeper message here from spirit that like everything that they've went through is preparing them for this actual greater type of like soulmate love that they're going to have with you, or they feel like they're going to have with you, or whoever. I don't know. For some of you, yes, this person is like you, like they know you, they know your name, they know your face, they know who you are, right? And for some of them, they don't know. They're just like, my future person, right? Like my future spouse or my future person or my soulmate. It feels like this person is just like, I was so drowned, like my crown chakra was so blocked, and it was so drowned out by all of this karmic business that I had, that now that I've really cut that karmic tie, and I've really moved out, and I'm away from that person, and I'm not talking to them every day, or I'm not sleeping with them anymore, or I'm not like mixing my energy with them, or I'm not having to deal with them. Now that I'm out and I'm free and I'm breathing that fresh, free air, this person feels like a weight has been lifted off of their soul, and now they feel like they're receiving clearer downloads there than ever. Something here about this person getting sober. This person could have stopped like smoking or drinking or doing something, like they're getting like really clean, like they feel like they're just like doing like a cleanse and like a clean energy, and they feel like, again, because I just keep feeling this like, it's hard to describe, but it's like this clean energy, and it's like starting out my crown chakra, and it's just like washing down my face and down into my body and down into my root chakra. Like this person just feels like they're being cleansed. Like they feel like they're being cleansed. Like they feel like they're like, wow, now that I've detached from this person, I saw like I really can see clearly how toxic and how whatever it was in the past, and now I am actually like, my heart is opening up and preparing itself and being more open for love. This person could be doing a lot of like outreach into their community. It's like, okay, like I'm not going to concentrate on specifically trying to find my person. I'm just going to concentrate on, one, I'm going to open myself up to the possibility that I do have a person out there. And then two, I'm just like, I'm not chasing after that person. Like, I'm just going to be like, okay, I'm in my community. I'm in my job. I'm in my glow up air. Like I'm in cutting, I'm in getting clean air. I'm in getting clean and focused. I'm meditating. I'm doing yoga or whatever, like I'm cleansing. I'm clearing my chakras. I'm doing my healing work. I'm going to therapy. I'm doing my stuff. I'm seeing the difference, in my emotional being. I'm seeing the difference in my spiritual being. I'm connecting a lot deeper. And it's just like this person is like, I'm I'm actually receiving like a clear vision of the future. I'm seeing like a clear vision of where I should be going and what I should be working towards. And and in that, this person is receiving energy. Finally, if you felt like you were just kind of like bing, 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 like where's my person, or like, you know, out there to the universe, it's almost like finally this person is like receiving that energy, and they're just kind of like, oh, my person, I feel my person, their soul's calling for me, like, oh my gosh, like I can hear them, I can feel them, like they're out there. Okay. Ooh, I'm feeling like all tingly all over. Yeah. This person got really excited. They're just like, oh, there is actually really somebody out there for me. Like they're out there. Like it's wow. Hold on just 1 second. So I keep hearing that Alex Isley song, Under the Moon. And so I keep hearing the part of it that's just like, it came to me naturally, I never had to try. And then I'm hearing the last, like, the last, not last chorus, but the last part of the song where it's saying that, again, it's like, it comes to me, I don't have to worry about it, like it's written in the stars, like it's meant to be. So there's something here about this person accepting that what happened was meant to be. It was meant to happen because they were meant to rise above it, heal from it, move on from it. They see like the purpose of it, why it was in their life, why they went through it, why it happened. And they feel themselves like really healing and like really actually being able to move on from this. And again, like I said, this person feels like, okay, yeah, okay. They know they're acknowledging that they're moving at like a slower pace, but they're also acknowledging like that they're just honoring their pace, that they're honoring their I feel like this person feels like in the past they used to move way too fast about things. This person could be elevating out of labeling people. Like this person could have been really quick to label somebody their soulmate or label somebody their twin flame or something like that in the past, and they're just like, we're just going to calm the fuck down on the labeling and this person has to be this and they have to be that. And what I'm just going to do is allow somebody's energy to show up in my life. I'm going to read that energy for what it is, see them for what they're supposed to be, and just kind of take it one day at a time. Let things naturally unfold. Like, I don't have to try so hard. There's something here that's so freeing for this person. It's like, I don't have to try so hard. Like, I don't have to be so scared. I don't have to be so examining. I don't have to pick apart everything. Like, I can just allow it to come in and trust in myself and trust in the divine and trust in divine timing and trust in, like, the process. Like, I can trust in the divine process and trust in the divine plan. And that is allowing this person, the Three of Pentacles fell on the ground. That is allowing this person to let go, right? That was a part of their contract that they needed to learn with this past karmic energy. This lesson that they were learning with this past person was like, stop trying to force things to work, stop trying to make things work, stop trying to like it's kind of almost like trust in your spiritual sense, trust in yourself. Don't let your insecurities and your ego like bog down your thought process. Like, you got this, you're okay, like you can. Yeah, there was something here about their fears and anxiety. Realizing that so much of their fears and the anxiety that they were dealing with was being caused by the fact that they weren't being honest with themselves, or they weren't being true to themselves. They weren't being authentic to how they really actually felt. They felt like, oh, okay, well, it might have been a situation where this person was just like, well, I'm at this certain age, I just need to get married, I just need to have this person, or I just need to do this, or maybe them and this other past person met, perhaps they had a baby or something like that, and it's like, well, like tradition says I'm supposed to marry this person, even though like I don't know if I really want to be with them, but I need to take responsibility for what I did, so I might as well make an honest woman out of this person, like, quote unquote. I feel like this person is challenging these more like traditional mindsets in themselves that got them trapped in a situation to begin with. Exactly. They're finding their strength, they're finding their courage to really step up and be the person they truly want to be and be authentic to themselves, even if it's in a way that like bucks tradition from their past or from their family or from their community. I feel like this person could be detaching from one community and like trying to find another. But this person is also receiving downloads that with this main female energy. I feel like they're just like, okay, so I They're getting like little hints and clues. Distant horizon, yeah. This person feels like they're gonna have to travel, or they feel like, oh, distant horizon can also be like the internet and stuff like that. So they could feel like they're gonna meet their real person elsewhere in a different way. They could be getting like downloads about how they're gonna meet you, or how they're, you know. And again, like I said, they might not know that it's you, but they know that what they need to do most of all right now is just walk away from what doesn't work and just, you know, and go on this journey. Exactly. Really start walking down this path and going on this journey and working on themselves. There could be like a new project or like a new part of themselves. You know, they could feel like, okay, like I finally closed out and I was able to learn this lesson. And now I really want to concentrate on this, or now I really want to heal this, or now spirit's like, okay, now this, now heal this, or concentrate on this, or work on this. Now that you've kind of released your shackles or released your binding from this past thing, like work towards this new goal or this new thing in the future. This person could be a very like goal motivated person. It's like once they know like there's an object or a trip or a time or like a something, you know, they're like, okay, so I'm going to do this. They're really good at focusing on that and driving towards that. And they could have felt like very lost before, or very much so like, I don't know a direction, like I don't know a heading. Exactly, the star. Right? I know that I kept hearing that it's written in the stars. It's written in the stars. So I feel like this person, just that, like this person is on like such a deep healing journey for themselves right now. And that's mostly what they're concerned about. And they're definitely like, again, like I said, it's kind of almost like they're putting love on the back burner. They're just like, love will come when it comes. Like, I really want deep kinship. I want friendship. I want to be around like-minded, you know, people and like energy souls, like frequency. This person could feel like they were really surrounded by a lot of people that just didn't align with them, you know, like the mindsets and everything. They were just evolving. Stop it. Excuse me. Please stop. You're doing the most. I've been trying to have you not do that this whole time. Yeah, that could be a thing. This person could have been trying to like hold something together. Like this person felt like they were the glue that was holding something that was meant to fall apart together. And they were like getting stretched and stretched so thin. And they're just kind of like, and I finally snapped. And then I realized, like, why? Why am I putting myself in the position of being the glue where everything of holding this whole thing together all falls on me, right? I don't know if this person felt like they were in between two things, or in between two people, or in between. It's almost like this person was like in a group or something like that. They could have been working in a business or working in some kind of group together with somebody, and they felt like they were the only stable, like a stable force in between like two very chaotic things that felt like they were bound and determined to like rip what they had apart. You know, so say that this was like, I don't know, like a band, or this was like, you know, again, a business that like, say them and two other friends went into business or something like that. Well, these two other friends started beefing, and it caused all this issues and all this drama with their business. You know, and they're just kind of like, why? Like, I'm trying so hard. Like, I've been the person where everything is like falling on my back. It's like, I don't know if these two people are like, I just can't talk to them. You need to be the in-between. So it's like, here, this is the message that I have. You go and run and go tell it to them. And then this other person's like, okay, here, I said this. Now you go run and tell it to them. And this person is just like, that is a fucking enough. Like, you two are adults. Like, if we're going to keep this group going and we're going to keep this business going, like, y'all two just need to get over your shit. Like, I am not going to be your go-between. Like, I'm not going to be your referee. I'm not going to be your counselor. Like, I'm not your marriage counselor. I'm not your, you know, like, I'm not your therapist. Like, y'all figure your shit out. Like, it is not on me to keep this shit together. And if y'all really want this shit to break up, fuck it. Like, let it go. And then I feel like the other two people were like, wait, what? And it's like, yeah, well, y'all been busy fucking around and y'all been doing this and doing that. Like, I've been running back and forth and trying to keep all this shit together. You're going off and doing this. They're going off and doing that. Y'all are being petty and going back and forth with each other. And I feel like I'm the only one sitting here actually getting work done. Like, all the rest of the work is falling on me because y'all want to do all this. No, we can't be in the same room together. No, we can't, we can't even work like this. We can't like work like that. And I'm having to go out of my way to like reschedule, to move stuff around so that you guys don't have to be together and all this stuff. And it's like, it's too much. Like, let's just let this shit in. If y'all can't be adults and like really just let this shit go, then I'm gonna let it go too. Like, if y'all can't let it go, I'm gonna let it go. That's what it feels like. And I don't know, for some of these people, it could have been a roommate situation. Like, they could have, it feels like they could have been in a group or could have been roommates or something like that with like a couple, and then that couple broke up or that couple split up, and they've just been doing a bunch of like petty stuff. And this person is just like, I'm over it. Like, I'm not your go-between. I'm not your therapist. I'm not, like, why? But, or whatever it is, it's like, or even if it was like a family business or something like that, and it's been just like hell for this person, and they feel like they're the only ones, and it's something here about like they felt like it was their duty or it was their responsibility to hold this crazy chaotic thing together. And it was like, and this person is kind of just like, why? Like, I'm at the place now in my life where I can accept that it's not supposed to be together. It's not on me. Like, all these other pieces, yeah, this person feel, again, like they keep showing me something that's like broken up into pieces. And and like the pieces keep trying to like spread apart or like move apart. And this person is sitting here like, no, like I'm sitting there like holding it like freaking Spider-Man with like webs over here, webs over there. And he's like in the middle, like, oh, I gotta hold it together. Like, I've got to hold this community together. I've got to hold this business together. I've got to hold this channel together. I've got to hold this brand together. I've got to hold this family together. I've got to hold this relationship together. Like, everything's falling on my back. And everything in the universe just keeps telling me that I should just let go. But it's like this person had to come to this realization, to this breaking point. They had to come to this point where they were just like, holy shit, this is not my responsibility. Like, if this doesn't want to be, if the people in this don't want to act like adults and they don't want to handle their own business, like, why should I? Like, why should I be here? Like, I could do this on my own. Like, I could make it on my own. Like, there's something here about being pushed to their limits, and they're just like, wow, like, actually, I'm doing almost all of the work. Why am I telling myself I need these other people? Why am I telling myself I have to be in this relationship when I'm getting nothing from this other person? Why do I feel like I need to be the glue that holds this family together when this family clearly is broke, quote unquote broken, or they don't want to be, like, the people that are in this don't want to work out. Like, they don't want to work it out. Like, why am I trying so hard? Like, why do I feel like it's my job to hold something that doesn't want to be together? So it's kind of just like, I'm over it. This person's just like, ugh. And so they feel the weight, like they're just like dropping this, and they feel the weight of the world has like been lifted off their shoulders. Like, it's not my responsibility to do this. Like, I really don't have to do this. Like, it's not on me. Like, F this. And this person has found some kind of deep strength within themselves to be like, if this friendship group, like, I'm not going to be the base that everybody climbs on top of, and that it's, like, no, I'm letting this go. Like, this person feels free. This person's just like, oh my God. And they're just saying, like, ever since I stood up and I created boundaries for myself, ever since I stood up and I was just like, no, and no is a complete sentence, and just like, absolutely not. Like, you work it out. You fucking figure it out. Like, I feel like this person, I literally see this person is showing me this moment where, like, they're sitting there and, like, people are bickering, or, like, people, and they're just, like, in a serene moment of just, like, fuck it. I'm done with this shit. And everybody's like, what? And there's bickering. It's like, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I've sold the business. What? Yeah. Y'all, look at this shit. Y'all are just sitting here creeping and crawling, like, screaming and yelling and being petty and doing all of this. I'm done. I'm done. Or like I said, like, it's just like this moment where this person was just like, I'm tired of this bullshit. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry, what? Yes, you heard what the fuck I said. I said, go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out my house. Or you know what? I'm gone. I'm done. Like, I'm not going to sit here and just deal with this shit. Like, this is not my responsibility to do this. And I just see this person, like, saying, like, getting it off their chest and just being like, peace out, I'm done. what is the name of that? Oh, it's like, yeah, with Usher. I just heard that dun 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 dun, dun. And this person is like showing me like like I don't. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know if they felt like it was some kind of movie moment where they just like mic drop, like, bitch, and then they just like slammed the door and like walk, like put their sunglasses on and just like slow walked away. Like, that's right. Who's the man? I'm the fucking man. Fuck you. Like, F this. And this person is just like, like the weight of the world just like lifted. I don't know if this person felt like some chakras unblocked or something, but it was like this amazing moment where like their spirit guides were like, yes, like, yes, finally. Like, I have the chills. Look at that. Like, this person was just like, fuck this, I'm done. And they just walked off. And it left like a bunch of people, and they were like, wait. And this person's like, nope. I was so undervalued. Why? I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. You know what you can do? You can kiss my ass. What? Yeah, you heard what I said. Bye. I just see this person again. Like, I just see this person like walking off and like slow walking off as like music starts playing in the background or some shit like that. This person's just like, peace out. Like, oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah. This person is showing up and being compassionate for themselves, and they're realizing that they actually want to be in union with somebody who is actually like emotionally regulated or like emotionally compassionate or open-hearted, or it's just something, it's just like, why am I dealing with this shit? Like, I feel the energy, like, I know what the energy signature of the person that I want to be with, or the person that really is going to love me, or that soul tribe family who really has like true love and acceptance for me. I don't know why, but I'm like smelling like burnt spaghetti. I don't know what that just hit me so hard. But and this person, sorry, that threw me off so hard. I was just like, the download just came in so quick. Like, I don't know what burnt spaghetti has to do with anything, but to somebody it means something. But somebody here could have been thinking and could have been like cooking and thinking, and then like was like, oh no, I burnt my sauce, or I burnt this because I was just like sitting there thinking, or I was arguing on the phone or doing something. It's just like, you know what, fuck this. I am the fuck out of here. I don't know, there's something, it's just like, I don't want it to be competition. Like, friends or family or a business or something like that. Like, if it's somebody that I'm really meant to work with, or I'm really meant to be there, it's like, choose your battles. And this person is realizing, like, I was putting so much energy into something that like wasn't even worth it. Like, it wasn't even, you know, I couldn't see the truth of it. I couldn't allow myself to see the truth of it, but now I do. Like, I see the truth of what the situation was, is that I was really in chains. Hello, King of Cups. You know, I told myself that I had to be here, right? The Eight of Swords is about a mental prison of your own making. Like, you being your own worst enemy. You being like, the Five of Swords can also be about willing to do anything that it takes to win. And this person could have realized that there was some part of their ego that didn't want to admit that they failed, or didn't want to admit that this wasn't working out, so they were holding on to it. But also, there is some kind of like responsibility energy here, where it's like, it's your responsibility to keep everything together, or it's your responsibility to hold everybody together, or it's your, excuse me, stop that, please. Or it's your responsibility to, don't bite me. Or it's your responsibility to, yeah, it's just like, it's your responsibility. It's on you. Everything falls on you. Everything is you're the responsible one, but I just get to go fuck around and do whatever I want to. And then you have to be the one that sits there and cries and then forgives me. And then, you know, or it's like, I don't know if this person was dealing with people who just didn't like to take accountability. And this person at the end of the day was always the type of person that would be like, you know, like if you were in something and you were like, hey, you did this or you did that, and I felt that way because you did this person would be like, well, you do that and you do this. And this is the type of person that would be like, yeah, I do that. But they were in a situation where somebody wasn't the other, well, they weren't the same way, where they could be like, yeah, you do this, you do that, and you're right, I do this, I do that, I'm sorry, let's work this out together. The other person would be like, exactly, you do that. So this is, you know, so it's like, this is the type of person that when you come to them with with something, they're going to turn it around and make it a you issue, make it a you problem, make it like no, that's actually because you're the one that has the issue because of this and that. And it's just so exhausting. This person was just like, it was so exhausting. Like, you can't reason with people who don't want to act like adults, who don't want to take accountability, don't want to take responsibility. It's just this huge, like, circle of just like, you know, doubling back on itself. You know, it's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything. There is no progression forward. And it's just draining. It's just like this mental and emotional drain. And this person is just like, what the fuck? Like, how much better of a life could I be living if I wasn't just pouring all of my fucking energy down the drain? Right? And I don't know if this person was dealing with some kind of like sunk cost fallacy kind of thing where it was like, oh, well, I've been in this relationship or I've poured so much work into this. And so you just keep pouring and keep pouring and keep pouring, even though it's like, it's gone. And the more you keep pouring into it, just the bigger loss that you're going to have at the end when you end up walking away, you know? And I feel like this person finally had that, that revelation where this person is just like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, and it was really sad. It really messed this person up for a little bit, for real. Again, it was this energy, this energy of, oh my gosh, like I failed before and here I am failing again, or I'm having to leave this relationship, or I'm having to, you know, like, it just brings up all of these past issues for this person. But finally, this person is seeing it for what it is. They're seeing it as like, they would come to a point where they could finally like emotionally kind of see what was happening or kind of like perceive what was happening. But then they would hit this wall of like sadness or like this like block of emotion where they would be like, oh, I have to run away from this because this is too painful. It's too painful to think about all the time that I've wasted. It's too painful to think about all the years of myself I sacrificed for this. It's too painful. And so they would stay in that situation because they never let the true light, kind of like horror of what was happening, finally like hit them. And instead of running away from those emotions, they finally are in the emotions, right? They're finally, look, with the third eye here, they're finally seeing clearly and feeling clearly. With this heart chakra, let's talk about the beginning. Right? And then finally, when they let all of that like really sink in and show up, finally their throat chakra unblocked. Let's talk about breaking boundaries. Ooh, let's talk about... they could have had some kind of parental... Look, they had some kind of family issue for some of y'all. With the parents and siblings right here with throat chakra, this person finally had to be like, why don't you mind your own fucking business? Or, you know what? It's so inappropriate that you do that or that you do this or that you're as involved in my, you know, in my love life as you are or something like that. I don't know. This person just realized they had a bunch of people in their life that broke a lot of boundaries. Exactly. This person had a tower moment, like a huge tower moment where this person was just like, you know what? Let me get this shit off my chest. Oh, what is the name of that song? I'm coming back like a hurricane. Boom, 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 boom. It's Hurricane by Cannons. Yeah. I'm gonna take you higher. Coming back like a hurricane. Yeah. This person is just like, F this. Like, this person feels like they're in, with that, let's talk about a glow up. This person is like, I'm in my glow up era, baby. Like, I'm in my glow up era, baby. Like, I'm getting myself emotionally, physically, spiritually right. I hope, like, I know that you're doing the same. I can feel the energy. This person is just like, I hope that you keep pouring into yourself because I'm pouring into myself. I'm letting go of all this bullshit from the past. I've really actually come to the place where I'm really ready to let it go. What I really actually am, like, I'm really working on actually really walking away from this and letting it go. And like, it's like getting that chip off of my shoulder. For some of them, all of this could have happened much more in the past. And there is this kind of energy here of breaking some kind of bonds or breaking boundaries that wounding put inside of them, where they feel like they had these blocks, right? And they feel like all of these things inside of them are opening up and all these blocks, and they feel, with this King of Pentacles here, they feel like they were given this huge gift of their heart opening up, of, you know, with this Ace of Pentacles here, they feel like they were given a chance to have a brand new blessed beginning here. And they're just kind of like, yeah. And because they broke this karmic cycle from their past, they finally learned this lesson. Yeah, exactly. Spirit had to put them in this position, though, where they really had to see, like, the seeds that they were sowing, right? They got to the place where they were just like, again, with that, like, sunk cost fallacy, like, this person was just like, I've poured so much energy into this, but where are the fruit? Or look at the fruit. I am constantly tired. I'm constantly drained. I'm constantly, like, at my wit's end. I'm constantly emotionally deregulated. Like, I'm constantly, you know, like, I'm looking at myself and I've, like, either gained weight or I've lost a bunch of weight and I'm looking all sickly and, like, I don't have any color in my face, or I look drained. I look dead. Like, there's no possible way that this is where I'm supposed to be, that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. If I'm pouring so much energy into this, why isn't it giving me life back, right? Like, if I'm pouring so much love and attention and energy into this, why do I just constantly feel drained? Why do I feel like I'm just pouring my cup, pouring my energy into, like, a bottomless pit? Like, I'm never going to be good enough, or I'm never going to sacrifice enough of myself for you. And this person is realizing, like, real friends, real family, people that are worth their energy and worth their time and worth their love, are not going to ask them to sacrifice themselves like that. They're not going to ask them to keep pouring and pouring and pouring, because they are doing enough healing on themselves that they have a connection to self and a connection to God within, or connection to source within. So they are not asking other people to constantly fill up their cup. It's one thing, you know, to go through something, to go through some kind of trauma or go through some kind of loss and need to lean on your friends, you know, for a little bit and be like, I'm feeling real half-massed right now. It's like, okay, I got you, dog. Like, I'll pour a little. Thank you so much. But then this person uses that to actually get on their feet, to get up, to do better, to heal. And then finally, you know, they don't need you. They just need that little bit of top off. And then they're like, I'm good. Thank you so much for showing up. You replenish me. You fill me up. I love you. I give back to you. I pour back into you. And now I'm reconnected to my higher self. Now I'm reconnected to that. You know, I'm getting up. I'm handling myself. But this person was constantly just pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring, and that other person was just guzzling and guzzling and guzzling and guzzling, like a bottomless pit, like giving and giving and giving and giving to get nothing in return, right? Or if this was like a habit, or if this was, again, they are reflecting on the fact that it is a wounding, or it was a habit within themselves that was allowing themselves to stay in this relationship with these bottomless pit people, right? Like, that's what this person is realizing. Like, I needed to go on this journey, and I needed to see finally, like, what seeds are you really reaping? Like, what are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? You're being ripped apart over and over again for what? Just not for it to stay together and just be happy. You know? I'm working so hard to please this person just for them to be like, and now you need to do this, and now you need to do this, and you can't do that, and you can't do this. And it's like, as soon as I reach one goal, it's like, okay, that's not good enough. Now you have to do this. Constantly moving the goalpost. If that's friends or family or sibling or something like that, it's making me feel sick to my stomach. And that's how this person felt. This person is just like, what the F? Like, oh, my life. Why? But this person is like, I am at the beginning. Like, I'm breaking this. You know, like, I'm breaking that will. Like, I'm breaking that cycle. And I'm getting out of it. And it's over. It's over and it's done. And I'm laying a rest to that. You know? And I have been having to really spend a lot of time healing myself to bring myself to the point where I am now, where I'm at this much more financially and, like, physically stable place. I feel like this person has been working really hard to make themselves financially, like, physically material 3D world stable, so that they can do so that they can get themselves out of survival mode, so that they can really do the deep heart awakening healing that they really need to. I feel like that's what this person has been fighting for now. And they're just like, wow, do I see the fruits bearing? Like, now that I took my energy away from that and I started pouring it into myself, and I started pouring it into my future, and I started pouring it into building things better, for building a better place for myself. Like, wow, do I see the difference? Wow, is the energy like so much different? Jesus, I don't. Yuck, dude. I gotta. That's the truth. This person realized the truth about themselves and about the people that are in their life. This person, whoever these people are, this person is from their past, has such a disgusting fucking energy. Like, yuck, bro. What the fuck? It's so, like, inappropriate. Like, I don't know who the fuck this person was that they were dealing with. It is so draining and just like, ugh. Like, seriously, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, this person literally felt like they vanquished some kind of like demon out of their life or something like that. Like, this person is just like, I want to take you higher. Yeah, I keep hearing that. I just, yuck. It was like, this person is just like, whoa. Yeah, expeditiously. Hello, the Emperor. I swear, this person is very much so taking control of their life, and they're realizing I'm supposed to be like, I am supposed to really be stepping into this, and they're really understanding what being this true Emperor energy really actually means. Because I feel like they had a very distorted version of what being this emperor really actually meant. And I think it was because of the examples that they were given when they were growing up, or, you know, because of wounding that they had in their past. They felt like being an emperor was something very different than what it really truly means. Maybe they were given very bad examples of emperor masculine energy in their past. Yeah, exactly. This person's like, I'm going towards a complete rejuvenation in my energy. Yeah. And these issues from their past, they're no longer, they're not celebrating them in a way where they're like, I'm so happy that that person misused or treat me or abused me. They're not like that. But they're just kind of like, I see it, right? They pushed, again, I said, spirit pushed them all the way to their freaking limit. And they're just like, finally, like, I really honestly see what's going on here. Like, I really honestly, like, and I honestly see that I have to really start trusting and believing. And I saw this, I wish I had saved it so I could share it with you guys. I saw this TikTok that was about, or it was like a short or TikTok, whatever it was originally. And this man had, a wine glass, and during the first one, he had a wine glass that was like, that had been like broken and like taped back up, and he filled it up with like red colored water. Like, he had put like food coloring or something in water, and he was like, if we don't, and he like picked it up, and then it started like draining all over, and he was like, if we don't heal, if we don't take the time to heal, we're going to end up bleeding all over people that never ended up hurting us, you know? And I felt like that's how that person felt about you, or felt about the future. They were just like, if I don't spend the time that I need healing, like, I'm going to end up hurting people. Or because I didn't spend the time healing, I attracted, you know, people that mirrored that wounding back within me in the past. Or I attracted friendships. I attracted, you know, because of my relationship that I had with my parents and my siblings, I attracted just really just not good for me, you know, things that put me in that same position over and over and over again. And so I could finally see it wasn't right for me. And then in the next little part of it, it was like, again, it was the person, and they sit there, they had like a pitcher of like clean water, and they like poured it into into the water that had like the food coloring in it they just kept pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring until finally all of the red food coloring was gone. And they were just like, you spend that time healing, and when you spend that time healing, you can finally, like, you have like this clarity, like you have this understanding, this deeper understanding, of the things that you went through. You can start opening your heart again. You can start healing, you can start loving again. You can start showing up for yourself. You can start, really pouring into those relationships that actually matter to you, right? Because the relationships that are actually really healthy will not ask you to continuously pour into them to the point where you're always exhausted, where you're always empty, where your cup is always empty. You're always having to spend so much energy refilling up your own cup just to pour it into other people's cups who are all broken, right? Like, so that's kind of how that person sees that, is like, I was constantly pouring into all these broken cups, that were just like throwing my energy away anyway. And I felt like I felt like at some point, if I poured enough in them, finally they would see my worth, or finally they would, maybe at some point they would finally heal. And then once they were healed and they were whole, they could pour back into me. But these other people, why? Why did they need to heal when you were constantly pouring into them? They didn't need to heal. Excuse me. They didn't need to change their ways. They didn't need to do better, because this other person was constantly pouring energy into them, was constantly covering their ass, was constantly paying their bills, was constantly letting them stay in this place where there was no real consequences to their mistakes, to their choices that they were making. And this person was bearing all the weight of the responsibility of other people's choices. And now this person is finally at the place where they're just like, a broken cup, get out of here. I don't got time for that. Like, you need to go heal yourself. You need to go figure yourself. And that's what this person is doing. Like, they're just like, what I realize is that my cup is also broken. It's also chipped. It's also got some issues, right? Because otherwise, why would I keep pouring into all these broken cups? It just doesn't make any sense, And so this person is finally stepping into their strength and stepping into their real power. And because of that, they are finally seeing that there could be a real connection out there that's actually worth pouring into. And I feel like now this person is finally getting to the place where they are cleansing away all of this, and they're getting like clear downloads, like, oh my gosh, I feel the energy of this person out there that's actually matches my healed energy. Like, I feel this person who's actually going through something similar. They're healing, but I feel us coming together. Like, it's like, oh, wait, now that the karmic cloud is gone away from this person's like, oh my gosh, like, I feel it. Like, I hear it. Like, again, this person feels like they're finally clear enough to see, hello, hello, come on. They're finally clear enough to see and hear and get the clear download, like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Now that spirit has finally passed judgment with that, that adjudication card, and then the judgment card now on the past, and they see it for what it really is, and they're healing and cleansing themselves, they finally see where they should be headed. They finally recognize the energy. It's like, oh my gosh, I've finally gone through enough-ish to where I can actually say, like, oh, I realize what it really feels like. Like, I feel like this actual unconditional love energy out there. Like, I feel this energy of, like, there is a person out there who is going to show up for me in the way that I deserve for someone to show up. And when I pour into their cup, they will equally be pouring into mine, And that we both come to this with full cups, right? Because when I'm constantly, like, I will be constantly when I have, like, these devil connections in my life, with these karmic connections in my life, I will constantly be asked to pour and pour and pour and pour and pour and pour and pour, and I'll never get what I truly deserve out of that, Yeah. And this person is just like, I refuse to end it, or I refuse in the past. I said, let's talk about the future in my mind and the lovers. Come on now. Right? In the past was the karmic connections, the devil connections, the shadow connections. In the future, something much better. Yeah. This person is definitely, again, this Eight of Cups is literally the sunk cup. Like, look at all of these cups that this person poured into this. They poured 8 cups worth into this to still finally understand with this moon card, right? The moon that was on the back. Look at them being like, I really have to listen to this and I really have to walk away. I have to walk away from any kind of shadows, any kind of illusions, and I have to walk towards my emotions and how I truly actually feel about things if I want to walk away 9 of Cups and truly get my wish fulfillment, right? This person in the 8 of Cups walks away from 8 Cups because they know there's a 9 of Cups and there's a 10 of Cups out there. They're actual, healthy, true... Damn. Come on now. Right? And this person is like, that's why I'm going on this journey. The heartache that I went through really sent me on this journey. Really sent me on this this path. It's been a long path to understanding my worth and understanding who I am and understanding King of Swords. But it did kind of come up and swirl upside down. I do feel like that could have either been this person's energy in the past, or this could have been the energy of somebody they were disconnecting from. But I mean, if, right, King of Swords, like attracting in something, some kind of wounding or something inside of yourself. So there definitely was at least a portion of this King of Swords energy within them that they were attracting. This person also wants you to know, if this is a person that you know, this person doesn't ever want you to think that they didn't come rushing in towards you because they weren't attracted to you. There's something here about being like, I don't know if you have some kind of like insecurity in your body, or maybe perhaps like, obviously if you're aligning up with this person, you could have dealt with these same types of insecurities that made you pour into people who didn't pour back into you. But there's something here about that where this person is just like, I don't want you to ever think that I wasn't attracted to you, or that like I didn't think you were good enough for me or anything like that. Like it was never anything like that. So this person doesn't want you to think it had anything to do with your looks or your body or something like that. For some of you, there's something here about this person being like, please believe me, it was like me choosing to come towards you was never a lack of attraction to you. Yeah, exactly. This person was like, it was the confusion. It was the karmic confusion that I was in. Like, I just couldn't see like the truth of what was going on around me because I didn't want to see the truth. You know, I wanted to be distracted by all these options and all these, you know, all this direction. But yeah, but now this person's like, I know, right? Like all these different cups, all this confusion. Again, like I kept saying, like pouring all these cups and pouring and pouring and pouring. And finally this person is just like, I'm done. Exactly. Queen of Pentacles. I want to go towards my match. King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Pentacles, Emperor, Empress. I want to see someone that I can actually really truly like bear fruit with. That's who this person is manifesting into their life. And I do believe that you are the person that's on the other side of that. Like this person is manifesting, ooh, Queen of Wands as well. And look, wish fulfillment. Come on now. I told you this person was going towards their 10 of Cups. And I do feel like you are also having a transformation too. You could be transforming into this more like Queen of Wands, much more confident energy. Again, this person said, have confidence. Please believe me. Like, whatever kind of insecurities that you have, like, have like this, there is some kind of like glow up energy. Not only is this person glowing up in their confidence and in their understanding, there is something here too about you having like this glow up energy too, where you are like coming into your confidence and coming into your understanding of like your worth and your value. And because you're doing that, that's why the both of you are like attracting each other in, because you're both like really investing in each other and you're both really showing up for yourselves. Okay. Interesting. All right, I really have to go. All right, thank you guys so very, very much for being here. I hope they gave you the love, light, or clarity that you needed in your situation, okay? Yeah, look, mature man. Yeah, yeah. This poverty. Again, yeah, this person is like, I'm healing this poverty mindset, unexpected income. Yeah, there is some kind of like exchange of energy happening here for this person. Like they're going through some kind of exchange of energy here that's allowing them to really see the journey clearly. Again, there's just something here about like a fog lifting from them, like a karmic fog. Like again, like there's something here about getting clean, like receiving messages. I don't know. Maybe for some of you, you've been thinking about cutting out um perhaps like certain, maybe you've been thinking, like I want to completely cut alcohol, or I want to completely cut dairy out of my, I want to go vegan, or I want to, do like a raw food cleanse, or it's like I've been thinking about cutting this thing out of my life that feels like it's fogging me, that feels like it's weighing me down. Like this person is very much so encouraging you to be like, yes, do that, cut that out of your life, like walk away from that thing that feels like it's like it's leaving you in a daze. And that's so funny because I said that and then I turned, like for some reason I was playing with this lighter and I turned it over and it says beach days always. But instead of like days, like DAYS, it's like DAZE, like days, like being in a daze. And I'm just like, oh yeah. I don't know, this person could live by the beach, you could live by the beach, this person could be traveling towards the beach, this person could be saying like maybe perhaps, oh, like the beach, like salt water, like taking like salt water cleansing baths, so like cleanse off your energy, to cleanse off old energy could do you really well, to cleanse off this kind of like daisy, hazy kind of like blockage energy. If you've been having like, again, something here about somebody feeling like they wanted to cut out sugar out of their diet or something like that too. Like whatever you feel like your body is really calling you to do right now, this person is saying like, yes, it's going to be really healthy for you. Like stop doubting it. Like go ahead and like commit to it, because it's going to make such a difference in your body and your like happiness level and your like ability to stay like really like level headed, or like, and there's something here too about the fact that maybe like spirit is saying maybe you don't have to cut it out permanently, but it's like it would be best for you right now to be sober, or it would be best for you right now to give this up and to cut it out and to really focus on like bringing your body to like a really like good health, like drinking like your really appropriate water, making sure you're watching like you're exercising and you're getting out and you're getting sun and you're getting water and you're getting like proper nutrients in your diet and things like that. There's something here about, getting the proper amounts of sleep. Yeah. There's something here about how that is going to really manifest in like this really clean kind of like emperor, like masculine energy. Now, I think it's something in a sense where it's going to, this is like an energy that's going to rise up in you. And when it rises up in you, it will allow that kind of like, oh, this is what a clean, emotionally regulated, like masculine energy feels like. And when I recognize that within myself, I can recognize that within someone else. Right? And I feel like this person on the other side of it, or whoever it is, like, I feel like for a majority of you, like, you're the feminine and this person is the masculine, but flip it, change it around, whatever you need to do. Like, it feels like this person has really been working on their feminine energy, like, with all that moon energy and all this water and all these cups energy, right? This person has really been working on their emotional body. They've really been working on opening up and, like, actually connecting with a higher, more healed version of their feminine energy. And because they're like, oh, that's what I'm like, oh wow, like I can actually tap in and connect with a feminine energy, Queen of Cups, who is actually like really emotionally regulated, who is actually really emotionally responsible, who doesn't put all of their doesn't leave all the emotional responsibility on my plate or on my burden. Also with that Queen of Pentacles, somebody who is a lot more like materially or financially responsible, as well as like feeling like you're connecting with somebody who, there's just something here about stability, longevity, legacy. Like this person is thinking on those long terms, and it's just like, it's not just about what quickly satisfies me right now. It's about who could I actually see myself settling down with? Who could I actually see myself creating a future with? Now that I actually am like really actually pouring into my future, this person feels like this kind of like partner, that real partner. It's kind of like they feel like the absence of this like energy in their life, and they're just like, I like, it's finally a part of themselves that they're ready to work on. It's finally a part of themselves that they're opening themselves up to emotionally. That it's finally a part of themselves that they're really looking at, and they're really like, yes, truth and honesty, like who doesn't want a strong partner with them? And it's like this person is very much so being driven to be like, I do want that. I want to have that strong emotional relationship that I can have with somebody, again, where it feels like at the base of it, this person is not just my partner, they're my friend. Like they're a person that I can really trust and I can really rely on. And they're a person who has a full cup. How I have a full cup, they have a full cup. We're coming together and we got two cups instead of like one cup that has to pour into both, right? Like how much more space they can have for themselves to grow, when they're not constantly having to give that energy. It's like, it's an amazing feeling to cut off those leeches or to cut off those energy vampires in your life. This person is just like, my God, I feel amazing. It feels amazing to not have that like energy draining from you day after day. Like it's this amazing feeling. And this person is just like, yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, I really have to go. All right. Yeah. And this person's like, it's amazing how much like my despair or like all of this energy, like this Five of Cups energy that was blocking them, like it's amazing like how much better they feel without like the heaviness of that on them, right? They have so much more energy to pour into other things and pour into things that actually matter, or over like ruminating over the past or ruminating over their wounds and things like that. Now that they're in a much more healed state, they're just like, oh my gosh, like I feel so much better. Like and I can actually hold space for the right person to come into my life. Like I'm kind of ready. But at the same time, I feel like subconsciously this person is like, on a soul level, this person's like, I'm ready. But on a 3D level, this person's just like, I don't know, maybe I need to heal this, maybe I need to heal that. I'm not really focused on love. Like I'm definitely open to it. And if the right person walks into my life, like I'm not gonna push them to the side. Like, but I'm definitely prioritizing me and my healing right now. And I'm not necessarily chasing after love, but I'm definitely not gonna like run away from it if it shows up. Or at least that's how this person feels. That's how they want to feel. Sudden wealth. Yeah. Wealthy man. I feel like this person could be, this person is definitely feeling the glow up energy house. So if this person had things taken or stolen away from them, it's like coming in. This person is feeling like they're feeling rewarded by the universe for like cutting out these things. And I feel like this person is saying like the same will happen for you. So if you are feeling like, okay, like spirit has been telling me and everything inside of me has been telling me I need to cut this person out of my life, or I need to cut this habit out of my life, or I need to cut this belief system out of my life, or I really need to get into the gym, or I really need to change up my diet, or I really need to do this, and I know I just need to do it. But and spirit and this person's higher self are both coming in to be like, do it. You will feel so amazing. Like if you really honestly feel like that you've been wanting that, like, and that spirit has been hinting at you to do that, like go ahead and do it, because it's going to completely change like your whole energy. Like just go ahead and cut out that thing that or cut out that person, or cut out that activity, or cut out that location, or this person is just like, you're going to be so amazed by even what little changes are going to have a huge difference in your life if you just go ahead and follow that authentic like want and need to be like, I feel like I should just do this. I feel like I should just do that. Like this person is encouraging you to be like, yes, you can do it. Like do it. Like you're going to feel amazing. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. You are. It's going to be, oh, you're manifesting that into, manifesting in this change. And you're manifesting in this new stage of your journey. I feel like you and this person are both manifesting in the next stage of your journey, which is why you're manifesting each other. And there is this energy here of like finally healing some kind of wounding in both of you. So this person is just like, yeah. All right. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate you guys so very much. I hope this gave you the love, light, clarity that you needed in your situation. Thank you for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you to your angel spirits, guardians, ancestors. I almost said lovers and guides, okay? For bringing in this message, for giving you the clarity that you needed in your situation, okay? Thank you to my angel spirits, guardians, ancestors, lovers and guides, okay, for bringing in this high vibrational message and helping me to deliver it, as well as keeping me safe as I did so. I appreciate you guys ever so much. If you feel guided to get a personal reading from me, it was 4:20 down on the clock, so let that resonate if it does for you. 4:20 a.m. actually. Oh, it's way too early. But somebody just said no, it's not. It's not. It's not. You're right. It's 4:21 a.m. My bad. But okay. My cat almost just knocked the candle down off of the table over there. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you lovelies in the next one. Okay? Comment down below and let me know how this resonated for you. All right. I really appreciate you guys, and